Can a woman be president?
The presidency is a man's job.
I have women are qualified to be president.
No. A female has more hormones. She could start a war in 10 seconds. If she has hot flashes, whatever, boom.
Haven't all wars been started by men?
Yes.
Unpopular opinions that will trigger some snowflakes. I think Trump would have won the election if social media wasn't a thing.
I think Pac and Biggie would still be alive if bullets weren't a thing. I think the Titanic would still be around if icebergs weren't a thing. I think I wouldn't be hungry if food wasn't a thing. I think I wouldn't be bald if genetics weren't a thing. I think it'd still be daytime if night wasn't a thing. I think I'd be white if being black wasn't a thing. I think I'd be living in Africa if slavery wasn't a thing.
Who won the 2020 election? Who won Georgia?
Trump won.
You just said Biden, though.
No, I was going to say Biden
But
lost.
you said Biden.
No.
Okay.
Trump won.
But you said you started with Biden.
I was going to say Biden lost.
When was America last great?
For me, I would say the turning point for our country was 1913 when we passed the 17th Amendment. And what's
So like back when like women couldn't vote?
Yeah, back up, but again, let's
Like that
go
was,
back.
like, that's kind of your sweet spot right there?
Absolutely.
What year was America great?
When it was founded.
Except for the slavery stuff.
Except for the slavery stuff, you know?
I think we were probably our strongest immediately post-World War II.
So around the 1950s?
Yeah, mid-40s, 50s.
I mean, I think the 50s was great other than, segregation and women's rights.
Look, we could sit here and paint negative faces of all times in America.
Correct.
Can I ask you a quick question? Yeah. So you are obviously a person of color like we are.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to not be Trump supporters. So what is it about Trump
You know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. I was talking to my husband about it earlier. And when I really started educating myself and informing myself on Donald Trump, one thing that I'm passionate about is human trafficking, that especially of children. And when I really started digging into it, I saw that Trump also is a huge supporter. He donated recently $35 million to support human trafficked survivors. Yep. That really struck a chord with my heart. And so
Amazing.
when I started really looking into him, I'm about action, I'm not about words. Okay?
Yes,
I like the fact that he says what's on his mind. I like the fact that he doesn't say what he thinks people want to hear from him. And to me, I know everything that he's done for the black communities, and I stand behind him.
Beautiful.
100%. I'm not only a Trump supporter, I am a Trump lover, and for the longest time, I've been afraid to come out and say that.
Well, here we go.
Because I didn't want to lose my blackness or my black friends or whatever. But
remember what Joe Biden said, if you vote for Trump, you ain't black.
So if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
What an idiot.
What do you love most about America?
Our freedom.
Our freedom and the rights that we have. The First Amendment, the Second Amendment.
Yeah, right to carry a gun and say what we want, and that's being taken away from us. I mean, Twitter and Facebook are censoring us, and that's un-American. Educate yourself.
Yeah,
Learn about
study
the real history of the country. You're being lied to.
Right, you're being lied to.
Our educators are a bunch of liars. They're a bunch
Use
of leftists.
DuckDuckGo and do your own research.
Stop using Google. Get off Facebook and Twitter.
Yep.
If you can say Biden, and you can say Clinton, and you can say Pelosi, you can say Trump.
Fuckhead.
Say his name.
His name?
Say his name correctly.
His name correctly.
Trump.
Racist.
You're Hispanic and you support Trump.
I'm Hispanic and I support Trump, yes.
So you're pro-self-hate?
I wouldn't necessarily call it pro-self-hate. I'm very policy-oriented, so anything he says, I've done my research.
I'm not gonna get vaccinated. I'm not a sheep. But you are a Trump supporter, right? Hell yeah, he's the real president. Well, didn't he say he developed the vaccine and we should be grateful to him for that? Yeah, Operation Warp Speed, man, but Bill Gates put a chip in it. Okay, moving past the lack of logic there, Bill Gates doesn't need to put a chip in your body. He can already see through your phone that you carry with you 24/7. The vaccine is toxic and it's gonna kill all of you liberal suckers. It's population control. The vaccines were first given to healthcare workers, top scientists, and most prominent politicians. Why would the country want to kill our most useful people? Whatever, I can do what I want. That's what freedom is. That's what being dumb is. Trump and his entire family got the vaccine, but they're gonna tell you that it's okay if you don't get yours because they don't care if you live or die. I think you're the sucker here.
I don't want to go.
I know, but it's time to go.
I don't want to go.
It's time to go.
I don't want to
Sir,
go.
it's time to go.
I don't want to go.
Come on,
I don't want to go.
I know you're having fun, but it's time to go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Drop the ball. Give the ball to someone else.